did my uncle's 25th, remembrance on the 2nd of this. And that child that died is named after the man that we're doing the remembrance. So it is very painful. And what was it? Negligence, overdose, 21-month-old child. When we do take things for granted, and these are professionals, certified professionals, you're carrying a 21-month-old baby who was on oxygen, and you're going to go and check. You remove the oxygen. You've already put the person on anesthesia, sedation. You remove the oxygen. That is unheard of, professional. And then you carry the person on your shoulder. What happens? You put pressure on the lungs, and they have everything carry on the shoulder. Somebody who's on anesthesia, whose body cannot, who needs aid in breathing. You don't put any oxygen monitor, so the SPO is not monitored. You carry a person like that, enter lift. And then you go up the lift and then get to the place. They say, do scan of the head. The person say, oh, no, we also have to do scan of the neck. That was not recorded. That was not needed. Scan of the head. I said, because you're doing scan of the head, you need to increase the dose of the anesthesia so that it can stay longer to allow you to scan of the head, and you overdose. Professional. And in Nigeria, we always say, well, that is how God wanted it. No! Did God create somebody to just act like that? But that's how we say it. So don't bother, don't follow through, don't fight. So remember, each time you step out of the way to do something, remember that there could be consequences. And make sure you do everything to book. Make sure you do everything to the terms and protocols that you are supposed to work with. And that will keep you safe and professional at all times. Thank you very much.
I was the regional president of Wednesdays. Because they went about this question. You know, I was telling him that she was called to attend the screening exercise. So at the screening exercise, just called her, Prof, man. Look at the certificate. Can you recognize the certificate? And she said, this is the C-ISOWN certificate. Check if my signature is here. So when they said, it was a signature. That's you know that that's what say just call that come around and see how God spoke that was right. So that's a signature. So as I tell you, it's not just only this that we zoom with received nothing less than 5 verification emails from social working group. Man, you remember now? I think I did from the conference last year. He called. Because the other just looking like maximum of 6 months. He has registered with social working plan. He started around April. As a matter of fact, in April that last year, he was registered with a Koro in Thailand. Same November 2005, he was also registered with social working plan. And we have 2 of him that last year. And a lot of them who are on the process and okay, start going with them to be scheduled. But people keep asking, can I use this certificate outside? Outside? I think when something is shattered, it's a simple you look at it, it's like my heart. So it is shattered. Whole social work Canada, Australia. You have nothing to pay. So next on the agenda, sir, I would like to welcome Alaji for lecture. Okay, Okay. So, thank you. Yes. I know. It's already. Wait, so before you go to the slide.
So your analysis is on. See you clearly, Mr. Dayo. Just go ahead.
Can you see it? Yes. No, can you see it? Send it to do it for you. Okay.
And then
Share this.
Look at the first one.
Okay. All right. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, President, Register of the Institutes, the head of membership, the legal advisor, and the fellow social workers. Once again, I say good morning. It's nice meeting with you this morning, and we need to give thanks to Almighty God for giving us this opportunity. And we also need to thank the Institute for granting us the same opportunity to be here. And for you to thank us as part of those lucky guys that will be taking humanity to greater heights. So I want to congratulate you in advance because we are not in doubt. Because the president, the international president and registrar, they have the power to either admit you or not to admit you. Even though you have passed the exam, because you have not been properly certified, that is, you are not been properly inducted. And you can see the importance when the international president was talking about the institute being regulated and Nigerian government. There is going to be any issue at all. It's not the institute and anyone. It's the Nigerian government. And that is because Nigerian government has regulated the institute. Meaning that it's been backed by law. And who makes law is not an individual enterprise. It's only government. An arm of government will do that. And that arm of government has done what is necessary. Has done what is beneficial to humanity. So it is left for us to now promote the integrity of the institute that you have called to come. So it is for you. It's for you now to do that, to keep the flag flying. The flag, the new flag of the institute, you allow it to fly higher than the medicine. So this morning, when I look at what could be the topic to consider, it is about professionalizing social work in Nigeria, understanding the role of the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, and its hope, shape, and the scale. Now, when the lead of this meeting started commence the program, we talk much about what social work is. And of course, it's not new to you that our profession focuses on human life and is also nourished by human sciences, meaning that we are concerned about humanity. When we aim to solve problems at the individual, family, group, and community level. And we also know that it contributes to the development of social policies, legislation, service system, while providing these services. Nelson Mandela, before his death, said, overcoming poverty is not a task of charity, it is an act of justice. No, it's just an act of justice. And you also know that in a society that is just, everybody will be better for it. So in this regard, today, social workers continue their work by struggling with limited resources and structural deficiency in the face of increasing and complex problems. Every time, every day, we continue to have problems. Problems continue to emerge from nowhere. So we are in a situation that is so complex. So, and in this regard, we must prepare ourselves to ensure that we better that situation. Today, we are here today not because we only want to have that ceremony, but it's more than formal entry into a professional body that has been elected by those that spoke before me. Even though it marks your induction into a national project, it marks your induction into a national project of professionalization. It marks your induction into ethical responsibility as well as social justice. So you don't consider it as just as a ceremony per se. So you look at those, and that will also say your behavior or your conduct. And of course, Nigeria faces a myriad of social challenges, from widening inequalities everywhere, even within home, inequality exists. And remember, reducing inequality is one of the cardinal goals of SDG, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So how best can we reduce inequality? And these are our areas, and these are areas we need to address as social workers. At any point, at any level you find yourself, always think of how, when you identify any inequality, how do you now reduce that gap? Just think about your micro level, meso level, and the macro level. Just think about that. We also face the fragile welfare systems. Fragile welfare system in Nigeria, of course, if I begin to ask everyone from some of the states where we come from, you give me the number of experience, what you are experiencing with regards to social welfare system being practiced in Nigeria. Of course, we have assistance programs as well as social. The question is no longer whether social work is needed. It's not that. The question is no longer whether social work is needed, but how professionally, ethically, and institutionally it is practiced. That is why we have the C-ISOWN, Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria. It's not a matter of I belong to this profession, I belong to that, I belong to. But it's not whether it is needed or not. Of course, what we have is obvious that social work is an important It's an integral part. It should be an integral part of our society, and we that are practitioners or will be practitioners, we have responsibilities. We have responsibilities. So when you assume any position or when you attain any feat, you don't think about the better part of that. You think about the responsibility imposed on you. By leader anywhere, think about that responsibility. So it is that responsibility that they are being charged to look at. I'm a registered social worker now. What do we gain from there? What do we gain from that? What is important is how do we charge the responsibilities and what impact does that have on the society, or those that are very close to you. I also have a quote here. The Good by Jane Adams, who says that the good we secure for ourselves is precarious and uncertain until it is secure for all of us and incorporated into our common life. So if you alone, you are making it, you are doing good. You should think of others. And that is our profession. That is where we are social workers. So the thing is that you should be selfish. Because you are selfish today, those you have neglected will come back to you to disturb you. Exactly. They will come back to you and will not, you can't find peace. Look at what is happening in Nigeria now. Insecurity. Insecurity. So those of our leaders that secure themselves some years back and what happened to their family, what happened to their villages. And no one is safe now. Whether you contributed to it or not. No one, because there have been negligence in the past about the vulnerable. We forgot about them. We thought only about ourselves. But social work profession is not like that. So if you are on a desk or you are handling a particular program, don't think of yourself. Think of the entire people in that community. Think of the entire humanity. How does it affect them positively? How does it impact on their lives? Why this lecture? You want to find out why. Why do you have to have this kind of number at this time? Social work cannot effectively respond to complex social problems without strong professionalism. Of course, we don't come together. There's no way we can just ensure that we do this. And you still give kudos to C-ISOWN to have reached that level at this point. That is, you are so lucky. In Yoruba, they will say, Oba F. Malakada. Oba interpret that for me. The simple meaning is that you are just lucky. You are a good luck. I mean, you are just a good luck. Everything has for you. You only pay to enjoy it. Some people have worked for you and you have just come to enjoy it. That is it. That is it. And you are in at the crucial time that we, the society, desire that we have a better society. And of course, we know Nigeria, we have very many policies, acts, guidelines, everything, we have it. Talk about formulation. We are very good. In fact, we are very good. They can formulate, they can change laws within 1 month, 3, 4, 5, 6 laws, and the president will just accept. But just come to implementation. So can we just take one of those policies and implement properly? Nigeria will be fixed. Nigeria will be fixed. At the time, ours is we say one thing and we do differently. We do things differently. But we want to toe that line as a new entrance into the institute. So you should start that change from you. You should start that change from you as an individual. You start from you. Don't wait for me that until we change this, and that is when you also do your own. When all of you here, individually from a different homes, from a different family, from a different state, or wherever background, if you cannot begin that change, you can expect that change. You know, Nigeria will be better. You will not be negligent in the study of it. When you do that, from that end, Nigeria becomes better from your own end. So if you are telling any story, you are a good pedestal to tell that story. But if you are doing bad wagon, you remember common sense. Sometimes it's not a good sense. You know why? You want to ask me why? How many of you are from Oyo State? Is anybody from Oyo State? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Let me just take an example. When Governor C.I.SOWN Makinde in Oyo State had a media chat, he insinuated that the president you know the politics. And Fayose said, now actually came out to say that governor did not say anything about the intervention fund because when was this that was when the governor now started saying, no, I didn't collect 50 billion. What's the difference between that? Look at the number of the public office holders who are offices in Nigeria for long. They are being tried by FCC. It is what they are doing, whether it is selective or not selective. But what concerns that one thing is and you are too honest. Or let me say that you are not too honest, you are just honest. And you are doing your work diligently, you are doing everything. They will give you names. Exactly. But when you take the percentage of those that are with you, they may be with you in faces, but when they are really because what they did that is common that everybody does to survive. If I'm from the community now, if this and every facility I take it to my village, every time whether it is relevant, whether they need it or they don't need it, not just no. But with community, in my community, not ask me when you were governor, what did you do for us? But they don't ask me. So can we change? Can we just change that? Can we change that? And you know, a number of law protecting vulnerable, promoting inclusion, advancing social justice. There are many of them. So how do we fill the gap? To fill the gap, the persistent gap between policy intention and reality remains a critical need for one professional mediation. Professional. It requires professional mediation, ethical enforcement, and skilled practice. Skilled practice. Many people practice without having the necessary skill. The necessary skill that is required for them to be profitable. So now, what is the place of C-ISOWN? The C-ISOWN occupies a central position in this regard by professionalizing social practice, enforcing standards, and strengthening practitioner competence. That is what the C-ISOWN does. It also serves as a bridge between hope expressed in policy, same arising from systemic failure, like I've been highlighting, and failure experienced by individuals and communities. This lecture therefore examines C-ISOWN not merely as a regulative for you, but as a moral and institutional response to Nigeria's social question. So, meaning that the C-ISOWN is web-based and is centrally based that can perform this. The gap we have identified in C-ISOWN that don't fit that. We have turned in a number of graduates, a number of members, a number of graduates from the college. And when you go to the field, you have become an ambassador of the C-ISOWN. So when you do well, you are promoting what the C-ISOWN also promotes. So if you do anything, you are linked to the C-ISOWN because your certificate is C-ISOWN. When you go to do an interview, like he said, you look at it. And I suspect that the national president was invited purposely because of that certificate, right? Because they knew he was the national president, but they will not tell her, just you're going to be part of our panel. So, and to confirm, tell you that all of you, every eye is on you with that certificate. So don't embarrass the institute with your conduct. With your conduct. You know what we stand for. And also remember, we have our own act. When you lawyer will bear me witness that when you commit a crime, that are crimes against the state. It's not the state that will try when you engage in criminal whatever. You are against the state, not against that person. So if you do this now, you are better. You do it well because there is a law guiding our actions. There is that law. They will not ask for any other thing when you get to the point. They will just decide, they will go straight through. They will just take our acts and look at it. Have you committed any misconduct according to what is there? So you going to face that consequence. Face that will go. Amen. I know you have many passports. So the C-ISOWN of Christ Central is not by doing this and that, and it's also serve as a bridge between hope. I think I've explained that. Then professional social work within Nigeria policy system. Hope in Nigeria is embedded not only in community resilience, but also in policy intent. All those policies that are mentioned, they are just that this is what we desire. And over the years, Nigeria has developed framework that recognize social welfare, protection, inclusion, and development imperatives. And over the years, like I said, according to Parkland Abner, it reminds us, hope is not optimism. Hope is not optimism. It is the certainty that something makes sense. Certainty that something makes sense. So, professional social worker gives meaning to hope by making policy implementable, ethical, and people-centered. So it's not self-centered, it's people-centered. So, of course, we know that those frameworks that Nigeria has actually formulated. So for us to do all those things, for us to implement is a problem. But implementation also lies with you. So C-ISOWN represents hope because it provides a professional machinery needed to translate these policies from paper to hope. That is what the C-ISOWN actually giving us. And of course, everything that we have talked about, this aligns with Nigeria development agenda with SDG 1, no poverty, SDG 3, good health and well-being, SDG
5, gender equality. SDG 10, reduce inequalities, as well as SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. Then say, we have talked about hope. Say now, when policy commitment fill the people, when policy same fail to change. No, sorry, when policy commitment fail the people, same arises when articulated policy fail to change with realities. Despite the existing frameworks, over 40% of Nigerians remain multidimensionally poor. Social protection coverage remains limited and uneven. Gender-based violence persists despite the VAP Act, and so many other things. Millions of internally displaced persons continue to experience weak coordination of welfare and psychosocial services, despite the National Policy on Internally Displaced Persons Act. They are insane when social workers are excluded from policy design and implementation teams. When welfare institutions are underfunded and social cases are handled by untrained personnel. I want to believe you have been trained now. But it's one thing to train, is another thing of knowledge that you have. Say, there is say, when subsequent social cases are handled by untrained personnel, but say, if properly confronted, becomes institutional attack. If we confront it very well, that the solar is accountable. And what the solar is doing, this case, C-ISOWN. C-ISOWN plays a critical role by insisting that 1, social welfare delivery must be professional. Ethics must guide implementation. And practitioners must be trained, regulated, and accountable. You have been trained. Discipline is regulated. Meaning that you are also regulated. And you are also accountable to your actions. You don't achieve it. They must observe that the trouble with Nigeria is simply and squarely a failure of leadership. You are also a leader. Don't look at those people on your desk. You are a leader. As a professional, you are a leader. So don't say it does not concern you. It concerns everyone. Even on your own. You are not having any debt, whatever. Your children, to those under your custody. Professional social worker that is anchored by C-ISOWN is part of restoring leadership at the social policy and community governance level. So that next year. Now, practicing at the sharp edge of Nigeria's social crisis. Many people they don't have hope, they have lost everything. That's why it's across Nigeria, of course. Communities affected by conflict, massive insurgency, paramilitary, kidnapping, displacement. In household facing unemployment and food insecurity. In survivors of abuse, navigating with justice systems. Just the weak justice system. The survivor of abuse. People that have abused, how many of them are human rights justice? So that is to underscore the weak justice system that we have. Even when it's a case, you don't know when that case, you only know the beginning of that case. You don't know when the end. Maybe it will take a whole long lifetime. So what's the essence? Then we have that solution. What's the essence of going to court after? What's the essence? So they want to do that. So in victims of disaster, in persons with disabilities, social workers stand at this front line implementing such policies. But this affects practitioners themselves as well. Through burnout, labor and institutional neglect, but CISO is not neglecting you. So when you this place, when you are inducted, you go back to the different legislative chapters and ensure that you are active that chapter. So that will engage, that will enable you to be on a very good page. So it's twofold. To strengthen and protect the well-being, dignity, and professional identity of social workers. When we are no longer able to change the situation, we are then to change ourselves. Case. You cannot change the syllabus, you cannot change the syllabus. When you look at another strategy that you can use to make this countries better or to make your community better. So actually recruit practitioners to respond to this SPR, not with resignation, but with ethical resilience and social intervention. And C-ISOWN as a bridge between politics and practice. Of course, from all that I'm saying, you can see that C-ISOWN provide that bridge, connecting from the policy end to the community, to those that are service users. And this we do to ensure that the implementation respects human dignity as envisioned in Nigeria Constitution and social legislation. The mediation is essential for achieving SDG 1016 and other commitments. The charge to the 2036 inductee, the first the first set of 2036 inductee. What is my charge? Charter status is not ceremonial alone. Not that we just be wasting your certificate. No. The charter text, where are you? I'm there. No, it's not that. It's not actually, I just thank you. I'm an adopted person. No, it goes beyond that. It is ethical. It is a legal responsibility. Like I told you, any misconduct. You read the Institute Act very well. Any misconduct, if you do this, you are liable. If you do this, you are this. Go and read it very well. It should be your Bible. You know, I always tell you, don't mind lectures. It should be your Bible. It should be your Bible. Read it very well. Before any other thing, you will consider what does your law say. Before they bring in other things. That's the first primary thing that we look at. What does your law say? When they settle with that, they will now say, okay, let's go to other let's look at it from other perspectives. So in this way, you are now custodians of the National Social Protection System, Child Rights and Vow Acts, C-ISOWN Acts, Gender Disability, Elderly Mental Health Reform, and so on and so forth. And all other commitments made by Nigerian government. Conclusion. The true measure of Nigerian progress lie not only in economic growth, but in how effectively its policies protect the vulnerable and empower the excluded. Look at the new tax reform. You look at it, you study it. Does it exclude anyone? So how do you now use your professional knowledge to intervene and ensure that everybody is on the same page? The C-ISOWN stands as a beacon of hope through professional excellence, a voice of consent in moments of policy failure. So you don't join the complaint blog or the complaints platform that will always complain. No, this government is bad. This is bad. What do you do? What do you do from your own end? You should leave that page and go to another one. How you can provide. Then and a pillar of resilience in times of despair. Remember, hope without standards becomes an issue. Say without reform becomes silence. Despair without professional action becomes catastrophe. That's all I see to prevent all 4, 3. Thank you. And
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Oh. You know, we've got him. Go. You know, the police. Yes.
Yeah, no must stop with me. Tó bá stop ariwo tó ń fà.
Ask him to talk. Expect very rich lecture from him. This is of us to do the SWPC FIP. You can attest to that, and PhD students too. And also attest to the lecture. Thank you, sir. Yes, I think we are getting there. It's time for Andrew Bogan to Doctor,
Let's go, the projectors. You guys are watching. Yo, EY, good boy. Okay, EY, go. Roger, stop now.
I was just looking at you and saying, I'm already giving them. But it's fine because they're already. All right. Now in charge, I will handle item 8 and 9. I will charge to notice the presentation of induction to the registrar and secretary of council. Before I go ahead, I want to see those at the diaspora because it's very important for them to see directly the international president who will be working with them after today's induction. So please let's have their focus here. And the first thing is for them to unmute one after the other, introduce yourself, then let's know where you are and what you are doing in that nation or state where you are. Now you are representing us in all of those states that you are after your induction. So you can unmute one after the other and let's hear your voice.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, please. Please go
Hello.
ahead, Ernest.
Yeah, yes, my name is, pardon?
Put on your video, put on your video.
Oh, okay, cool, sorry.
Thank you.
Is it better now?
I see bulk of your ceiling.
Is your,
Let's see.
is it okay?
Okay, you're okay now. Please go
Okay,
ahead, sir.
thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Ernest, and I live in Australia. I'm a social worker here, a registered social worker in Australia and New Zealand. And I work with the government here under child protection. So my activities here include ensuring that no child is maybe living below the Australian standard, abuse, negligence. Pardon?
Go ahead.
Am I all right?
Yeah, of course, please go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I work with the Northern Territory Child Protection Agency based in Darwin, Australia. I've been a social worker for 10 years. I just finished my master's recently. I'm registered in Australia. I'm registered in New Zealand to practice. And my job includes ensuring that every child is protected from abuse, negligence, denial, living below the poverty line. Also, I do community advocacy. I go to remote communities where I advocate for families over there. So I still do part of housing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next person, please unmute and speak.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shiwakwa Adewale Rukayat, and I am presently in the United Kingdom. So basically, I just got in here and I have not started practicing as a social worker yet. So I hope by the end of this year, I'm able to start practicing. Thank you.
Thank you. Next person, please unmute and speak.
Good morning. My name is Noah Agbo, and I live in Northern Ireland.
We can't hear you.
Noah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sarah Amas. Okay,
Can
Okay,
can I introduce myself? Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead, Sarah.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. My name is Sarah Amas, and I am currently studying my master's in social work program here, and I'll be completing the degree here. I'll be completely in Portugal this year. So that's a little bit about me.
Where are you based? Sarah, where are you based?
I am currently in Slovakia. Yes, I'm currently in Slovakia at the moment. But I'll be based in Lithuania.
Can I go next? My name is Noah Agbo, and I live in Northern Ireland. It's part of the United Kingdom. I'm doing a PhD in social work. I'm also working as a volunteer social work in a disability focused organization. Thank you.
Can I go next? Yeah, I'm Oluwadamisi Tayo Ladiga. I live in United Kingdom. I'm rounding on my PhD in public health, and I'm also a humanitarian scholar. That's where I am.
Okay, can I go next?
Thank.
My name is Ifelolua Bank, and I am a child adolescent mental health professional. And I just completed my master's in social work with children and youth, and I currently live in Vilnius, Lithuania. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, can I go next?
Please.
My name is Arinze Kalistus.
Okay, go off your video.
I?
Turn off your video. Turn off your video and your mic. Turn off your video. Mute your mic because you keep interrupting other videos when they come. So after introduction, turn off your video, and then you'll be fine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Blessing, please go ahead.
Okay. My name is Dr. Blessing, and I'm licensed to practice here in Ireland, Republic of Ireland to be precise, and also in Sweden. And previously, I've also done a lot of community advocacy at the United Nations level, and I'm also a researcher, and I'm back here to practice fully as a social care professional. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Arinze Kalistus Ezewosu. I'm a social worker by profession.
Can you off your video a bit?
Let's see your full face.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Much better.
Okay.
Can you see me now?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay. My name is Arinze Kalistus Ezenwosu. I'm a social worker from University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and I just completed my master's in social work with children and youths from Portugal. Currently, I reside in the Republic of Lithuania, but right now I'm speaking from Poland. I am doing a volunteer work with social gerontology, that is social work with elderly people in the Republic of Lithuania. And I'm currently one of those people who are on the process of registering with Kolu Island to practice social work in Ireland. Thank you.
If you go off your video and mute your mic, is there any person?
Yes,
Okay, please go ahead.
Can I?
Yes, please.
My name is Janice Njie.
We can't hear you, Janice.
Speak to your mic.
Yeah, please. My name is Janice Njie, and I'm in Cameroon. I'm presently in Eastern Cameroon, and I work in communities, running an organization that helps people dealing with substance use disorder, among other community mental health awareness campaign, training people on mental health first aid, and among other things. I'm also a nurse, so I work in a hospital as a quality control coordinator for services. And I'm also lecturing in a school of nursing, in a university of nursing in Eastern Cameroon. Thank you.
I don't know if I can go next.
All right. Anthony.
Yeah, my name is Anthony Mwanze. Sir?
You have the floor, please go ahead.
My name is Anthony Mwanze. Though I'm currently in Ibadan, Nigeria. I came for holiday. I am based in Lithuania, but because of the nature of my scholarship, I'm supposed to move across the European country. So I'll be traveling to Portugal for the last leg of my research. In Nigeria for 2 decades, I've worked with the leading in Nigeria. My last place of work is where I work protection in Nigeria. Working with children for the last 2 decades, I've also had the opportunity of working from African countries. So currently, I'm also studying for children, for social work for children and youth, under the scholarship with this European Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So that's a brief introduction of Anthony. Over to you, sir.
A question for you, Anthony. Anthony, you say you are in Ibadan, right?
Right now.
Yes, currently, yes. I came for Christmas break, so I'll be reading soon.
Okay. So the question is, Ibadan to Lagos is very short. Why didn't you drive down here, even if it's for 1 day, and go back? Take the train. It would have brought you here, and then you participate in the induction, and then go on back. Because the people in country are all here. There are some people who came from the UK, and then they also came straight to this place for induction and they go back. So why would you not do so?
My apologies, sir. It would have been great for me. I didn't know the opportunity was. I didn't know that was possible. But my apologies. That would have been great to be to be there in person since I came into Nigeria for the break. So my apologies for that, sir. Thank you very much.
Hello. Can you hear me? Yes, my name is Fidel Betel Nade. I am a student in Slovakia studying social work practice with children and youth. And yeah, that is me. Thank you.
I see you still
Princess.
Princess. Okay.
Princess from US. Princess, if you are there,
I can't hear you. Can you
turn your video on? Let's
turn on your
Princess.
Hi everyone, my name is Rukewe Princess. Sorry, I'm a PhD student.
Can you put on your video, Princess?
I apologize, I can't put on my video. It's actually night here, so like I'm literally struggling to join. I'm sorry. So I'm a PhD student here. I specialize in advanced childhood experiences at the University of Louisville. So yeah, that's from me. Thank you.
Say it again, University of where and where are you based? It's not clear.
Princess, can you please come again?
Okay, I said doing my PhD in social work.
Where?
At the University of Louisville, Kentucky, in the US.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, please come up. Please. Okay, we'll continue what we are doing. I will have to give a charge to
Let me please caution everybody. Sorry. Let me caution everybody. When you're coming for events like this, the moment you walk into that door, your phone will be on you. You do everything. Because you may think you are allowed, if you are walked out of this place, that would be it. You have to wait for the following year. So please, let's take this serious.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Having gone through your postgraduate diploma in social work, and some who have studied previously social work, and those who have done their allied discipline and qualification, and I know that each and every one of us have one way or the other gained knowledge. And it is not that knowledge that is so much important, because you may have certificates in social work and you may not be able to practice, or you may be practicing as a quack, or you may be practicing as somebody who does not know what he or she is doing. But it's very important that as somebody who is carrying academic social work certificates or allied discipline, as the case may be, and who have come to register with the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, know exactly what they are expected to do. Number one, having gone through all that, some of you have gone through fieldwork practicum, where you went to convert or look at what they do in practice. And some of you are already practicing before you came into studying social work. So what you have done previously and what you're doing henceforth are two different things. What you have done when there was no arts and where there is arts now from 2022, they are all different things. Some of the things that you have done unprofessionally and you have gone with it. Now, immediately you become a social work practitioner and you are licensed. Then caution is the watchword. Caution, caution, caution. Learning, learning, learning. Retraining, retraining, retraining. Constant practice, practice, and practice. That is required. I always tell social workers that what you practice yesterday, today have changed if you are not correct. Because social work is a dynamic profession. Because you are dealing with human beings who are also advancing. So because of that, you just need to be abreast of things or situations. And social worker only told us in the course of his lecture that as social workers, we must ensure that at whatsoever level we are practicing, we must keep hope alive. Wherever we are practicing, we must inject hope into others. Wherever we are practicing, resilience is one of the things that we must imbibe. It shows that as you are serving others, you don't forget yourself. But many people forget themselves and they get to a point where they are also depressed. So I normally have that slogan, social workers also need to be social worked. All of us will get to that point. But we should know better what to do, who to turn to. Social workers must also have social workers who also relate with them as clients. Don't say I'm a social worker, I'm a social worker, I know everything, I can do everything. Who wants to talk to me, this and that? No. You must also have somebody you recourse to when you get to a point when you have to unwind. And as you practice as well, you must be able to take charge of others, take charge of yourself, take charge of your families. Because these three areas are very important. Your clients, yourself, your family. You are responsible to all of them. I add before, you are responsible to the Chartered Institute. Now, the federal government has given us a mouth, which is the acts. They are giving us the things, which is the gazettes. And it is left to you, whether you want to speak to what I've been giving to you, or want to take charge by biting. Don't say you should be biting your. Thank you, my sister. Action. Action. Accountable action. Accountable action is very important. And you may have your mouth and you don't have action. And you don't know what you are even doing. You cannot profess what you have. And that's a dangerous thing. We don't want people who will come to that point where they cannot project what they have. So by coming to this place today to be inducted, it means that we are going to be borrowing you our mouth. And we are going to be borrowing you our teeth. It's left to you to know what to do with it. And what I'm going to do with it is in the acts. And it's in the ethics, principles, and values of the social work profession. So if you have studied that in class, you need to go and read and read and read. You go to our website, you see it there. Ethical value, ethical standard, principles, and values. It's important that is in your left palm. And if you are a leftist in your right palm, so that you know what to do at each point. As social worker, you must be able to protect the chartered institute. Like I said, we are going to be giving you all this, the mouth and the teeth. We are going to be giving it to you. We are going to be bothering you. But it's not just we, like Dr. Ni said, it is the federal government giving you, representing the federal government. Because the act is the act of the federal government, not those of us who are seated here. We are only bringing you into it. So it becomes the end of the act. By bringing you in, you have 100% entitlement to carry the image of the Chartered Institute, in whose platform the act dropped. So when people say, oh, social Chartered Institute is this, is that, I ask them, is social work a personal profession? Answer is the Chartered Institute a personal organization? The answer is no. Is the Chartered Institute a federal government establishment? The answer is yes. It is federal government. And the Chartered Institute relates with other chartered bodies all over the world? The answer is yes. So you see the kind of weight that will be on you as you be inducted today, and as you will be carrying our names. Not when I say our names, it means you as well, inclusive. Because an injury to one is also an injury to all. Or if you do what is wrong in your place of practice, you have done what is wrong to all of us. Because very some people may not even be able to know your name again. Like in my place of work, what they call me is social worker. Those SW. They don't know my name. When they call me SW. Yes, because each time I write my name, I put SW in front. So I'm going to be giving you that as well. It's a patented right of everyone who has been inducted and who have our license. Anyone who is not licensed by us cannot use that SW. If you use it and we catch you, we can prosecute you, you can be prosecuted. Capital S, small w, dots. So you can be arrested if you use it without your license. Okay.
You said doctor.
You
said that doctor.
That is like using doctor, D, capital D-R, or you're using barista, capital B, A-R dots. It is patented. It is the right of everyone who is a member of the Chartered Institute. So, as a member of the Chartered Institute, you have that legal right. And that is why you have the legal officer here today, present, who is going to take you into an oath. So I know it's a serious thing. She is here representing the federal government of Nigeria because the act is in the Supreme Court. You heard Dr. Oni when he was talking that whatever anybody says is talking to the federal government, not to an individual, not to you as an individual. So if there is any breach, what you need to do is to face the federal government of Nigeria. If anybody is talking ill of you as a social worker, the person is not talking to you per se. The person is talking to the federal government of Nigeria. The person is talking to Nigeria. I had one, I think it's that who gave and not NS. Now that says I think he's also Anthony. Yeah. Somebody used to call me. Social work England. They are doing this. And we have Nigerians working with them, and it belongs to the other side. And they were trying to reject his application, saying the regulatory body in Nigeria is this, is this. I told them they should come and face that government of Nigeria. It's not my business. Exactly. I'm not the one that gave the act. I'm not the one that presented it. So if some country has to talk about the acts, there is talking about Nigeria, one government against another. He's talking. So just tell them, if you belong to the government of England, then we belong to the government of Nigeria. So talk to our government. Just write to our legislator and see whether the rights to regulate social work in Nigeria have not been given to this body. And then, so it is as serious as that. We'll see now that we are having our people in the diaspora now coming in, and it will continue like that. It will get to a point where you may even be few and there'll be more than us is coming there. From Ireland, I know about 10 already coming in for this. England, many of them are coming in. Because the rule is also you must be licensed in your country, your own country first. Yes, you must be licensed before you can. Before it was not like that, but now it's getting to that point. So everyone will try as much as we to come in. And because of that, we that are in here in Nigeria, domicile Nigeria, need to take it very seriously. So I would not want to talk much. And in social work, we have what is called seniority. We have what? Yeah, we have seniority. It is hierarchy. Social worker. Okay, but at the beginning, we have hierarchy. There is seniority. Those who were inducted last November are your seniors. Yes. Yeah. They are your seniors. Whether you like it or not. There is game before there's nothing you can do about that. You're senior. And you don't just stand. Doesn't matter. What day? Eight. You have and your number, membership number. Somebody is calling. You have to know the money. So you say you probably had learned colleague, also learned colleague. Or my senior colleague. So those who were not last year are your senior.
Yeah, let me just say something that's more practical. I like to put it in practical. You enter a car, there is the front tire, there is the back tire. No matter how fast the car goes, the back tire.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So that's like it. The front tire is already there, the back tire. Yeah. So you have to take an act of something for the back tire to now meet up with the front tire.
Yes. Are we together now?
Yes.
So, due respect according to those who are our seniors. Normally, when you come to a gathering like this, don't just sit the way you like. Right? Don't just sit. Those in front, the front seat is taken by those who are our fellows. They're followed by our members, followed by associates, followed by others. It's still remain in our gathering. And you don't just come and you meet your senior colleague and you, hey, how are you? It's an aberration. Anyway, when we get to that point after your induction, we talk about that. Give a brief orientation on that, so that you will know how to comport yourself as a professional. You see, we have three stands. In every well-meaning profession, there are always three stands, a tripod. One is the academics. You have gone through the academics. And you are so lucky. And some people were not able to distinguish the difference. Your certificate as professional postgraduate diploma is awarded by two bodies. Do you understand? By what? Two bodies. One, the College of Social Work. Two, the Chartered Institute of Social Work of Nigeria. So, it's a rare privilege to have that. And in part of that, an online program, you could see how rigorous. Yeah. Yeah. It was rigorous. And then, at the end of the day, we congratulate that the fact that you people are able to clear through all the hurdles, all the challenge. Sometimes I have to be angry with some people. So I always remember that very soon to become my colleagues. Yeah. So I don't want to stretch it further. I just say, okay, let's go along together. Especially my students, my supervisors. We have to do the next. We have to do the right. So, in a nutshell, that is what I have for you as a charge this morning. We'll go straight to item number 9 on the program, which is presentation of inductees. All right. This is a solemn moment. Nobody should laugh now. Nobody should smile. Are you getting this? It's a serious moment. Yes. It's a serious moment. Serious moment. We don't joke with this period. Because, okay, let me address those who are in the diaspora. You've heard a little of, or a bit of what we have said, right? Our response?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Now we are going into induction program proper. And we are saying that this is a crucial moment, a serious moment, a solemn moment. And we are expected to be serious and very serious at this time. Can we please be upstanding, all those who are to be inducted this afternoon? If you are there, that could also be upstanding. Are you all standing there?
Yes, sir.
Are you standing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The international president, the registrar and secretary of council of Chartered Institute of Social Work Professionals of Nigeria. Good morning. My registrar and secretary of council, I have the privilege to present to you social work graduates who, having successfully passed the prescribed examination as stipulated by Act number 2025 of 2022, are hereby certified that they have been duly trained in the principles and practice of social work profession and are so eligible for admission into the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, I so hereby present my.
Thank you. International. Head of Membership and Professional Services, I hereby invite the legal officer of the Institute to present and administer the oath of allegiance. Okay.
Let's make some legal clarification before we keep going. Is there any candidate here that has been convicted in any court of law, either in Nigeria or outside, of any criminal grounds? Okay.
No.
Take the silence as no. I also want to ask if there's anyone here below the age of 18 years. Do we have any? All right. So we'll proceed to the administration of the I'll try to repeat after me. You have your right hand.
Please, those in diaspora, raise your right hand.
Okay, if you cannot put on your video, then put on your. Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay. All right, please repeat after me. I. Peace of humanity and social justice. I'll practice my professional
responsibility with conscience and integrity,
which are consistent with its values. And ethical standards. The welfare of my clients will be my first consideration.
The welfare of my clients will be my first consideration.
Which are confided to me. After my professional relationship with my client.
Even after my professional relationship with my client has ended.
I'll maintain by all means.
In my power.
Of political profession. My colleagues and my brothers and sisters.
My brothers. And age, religion, race, ethnicity, sexual affiliation, mental ability,
between my duty and my clients. I will be sensitive to cultural and diversity and strive to end discrimination. I will maintain the utmost respect of of the inherent dignity and want of every human being, even the threat to myself. I affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, and I'll protect, observe, and defend the Constitution of the Institute and the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Solemnly, upon my honor. So help me God.
Now for yourself, you're welcome.
By the power of God and me, the Registrar of the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, in the establishment Act of 25 in 2022, I hereby meet all of you, both physically here present and those in diaspora here present, into the register of the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria. Congratulations.
Okay, can we now be seated? Photograph. The last laugh. Yeah, because of my address, I made mention of that, it's not to. But I made mention of the fact that you and your family are also involved in whatsoever we are doing today. So you are going to stand up again for the last time and give honor to whom honor is due. We have 3 vows that you must take as professionals. One is to your seniors. You are going to give them a vow that from today you remain loyal.
Yes.
And what? Yeah, loyal. So you are going to also give a vow to your family members.
Yes.
Because some of you will have to wake up in the middle of the night to go serving others.
Yes.
And for you to have peace and rest, you must give good regard and respect to your family members. You're also going to give a vow to the Chartered Institute to remain faithful, defending the cause of social work profession in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, wherever you find yourself. So those in diaspora, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Loud.
Okay. We said we are going to take 3 vows. Are you still standing?
Yeah, I am still standing.
Okay, you are going to do 3 vows.
Yes.
One to your senior, one to your family, and one to the social work bodies. Everybody, please on your video. Put on your videos. Yes. All right. Like I said, to your seniors, whenever you meet them, you allow them to stretch for their hand before you stretch yours. We'll give that to test when we step out. So, do you have visitors here who are members of the family? Bring one or two of them in to come and represent everybody's family. So while we're waiting for them, Dr. Oli, please step forward to take the bow for our senior colleague. Dr. Oli is a fellow of this. So I take life. Just want them to go back home. Okay, I'm going to give a bow to your senior professional colleague. So, 1, 2, go. No, you have not done that. What you should do is put your left hand in your chest. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, left hand. 1, 2, bow. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, my family members, can you please come forward, sir? We are representing the families of everybody here, sir. Because your family members are giving you out to go and serve humanity. Whether it's challenging to them or not, they will be happy with that, and sometimes they will not be happy with it. It is to say, the time you will not be happy, please allow. Let's go and serve humanity. And I'm going to give a bow to you. I'm representing all the families here, and some are in the diaspora as well. So I'm going to give a bow to you to say we acknowledge you as our family members. Can we go now? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. So you're going to give the last bow to the Chartered Institute. So the registrar will receive that. Okay. The registrar is here. Gallant. Oh boy. That's okay. Okay. So you're going to give that bow to the Chartered Institute. 1, 2, 3. You're welcome. Please be seated. Yes. Congratulations, everybody. You are the last one social worker. Yes. What I've done, very much. Dr. Ole, Dr. Kemi, and Dr. Asere. Just want to hear one or two testimony at this I want to say. No. I will take one from our PKP student and one from the FIDC or candidate. So from the PPGD, you have anything to say? Dr. William, let me call you. Please come forward. Alice, come and say something.
That's what we can.
Take one for
Yes, yes, yes.
The president in diaspora, the registrar, another members of the high table, and my fellow social workers. Actually, I grew up in an orphanage, and I had the opportunity to start with a Mr. Redemption. Because say sincerely and truthfully, this institution has enlightened me more, giving me the skills I need to be able to do better in serving humanity. I never knew what to expect when I came to C-ISOWN. But today, I am proud to be a member of this institution. Because sincerely, the institute have done everything necessary to equip us the skills, the attitude, the ideology that we need to go out there and make a difference. And on behalf of ourselves, I want to promise the institute that we are going to make it proud. Thank you.
Because I called this program, it's a PhD order. You understand? But then, we saw the need to sit a role in this program, and what we said, and today, I can call you Dr. Social Worker. Next, sir. I would like to also want to listen to one of the diasporal candidates. I don't know whoever that wants to give a testimony. Please, you can just unmute and speak to us. Then you shoot on your video from the diaspora. Somebody from the diaspora, please.
Okay, I'll respond from here. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to us in diaspora to witness this induction today. Excuse me. Personally, I am very happy to associate with the institute in my own country because I've been practicing in Australia here and New Zealand, but this is a wonderful opportunity for me to identify myself with my people back home. And I'm very impressed with the teachings, the lectures. It was, look, top notch. I thank everybody from the institute, the lecturers, and hopefully we continue to make a move that will improve the situation back home, even though the laws are not very rigid like here. We hope that someday will be better like other countries. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We are grateful.
Thank you. Thank you for that short brief. Like you already said, you have already studied to all our lecturers. Like the boss of Aristotle said, those who educate children are not only honor. To track and mark, you are highly honored. And God continue to favor you. I encourage you when you finish your master's of social and your master, come for TSW. We have a lot of social work. Yes, so just to meet Dr. Iyeme. Then we also know that yes, this year so is fully loaded. Yes. Well, just maybe you just add one or two. But when you listen to him talk for 2 hours or beyond, you know that. Okay, man.
Sorry, I just.
Excuse me, I've got a question, sir.
Just hold on, sir. Just hold on for 1 minute.
No worries.
What academic progression in physical work, but if you want it to happen to you well and practicing professional in the field of social work. It's not just about the academic aspect of it, but the practicing aspect of it, which has to do with your writing the grant, how you write your grant, how you can source for grant, how you can project your project, how the project will go, and also implement the project for something else. You'll be proud of yourself by the time you start it. We have so many of our students who have graduated from PhD, and today we are proud of them. We are very, very proud of them. Many of them have won grants and they are on it and they are executing it, and even so many organizations are very, very proud of them because they are very detailed, they are accountable, they know how it goes, they know what to put in place and how to put it in place, and what within the time frame that the project should start and stop. So it's not a thing that you start talking about, but once you are here, you will be proud of yourself. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. Yes, social worker Enos. No, after.
Yes, sir.
You have the floor.
I just wanted to know, with the completion of this program, which level are we into a place? Is it associate membership or what?
Everybody enters into nobody associates. Then after 3 years, you then get an upgrade into the next level member of the institute. Okay, for you to be qualified for upgrade, there are some things normally looked at. One is to put an upgrading form, and there's an assessment upon the span of 3 years. Part of what we are looking at in the upgrade is that you score 70% in your corporate attendance, academic progression, work progression, and how you have been able to intervene in some duties that have been given to you, or in some of the projects that have attended in the last 3 years. So there is a computer that after you have done the attendance of the chairman of your chapter, you have to look at it, find it, and then pass it forward to the assessment committee, who will look at it and then assess whether you are qualified to be upgraded or not. Because some people, after they have been doctor, they go and sleep, they won't participate in their chapter, and they don't even care whether to do voluntary work or not. Voluntary volunteering also have good points in your upgrade. Not just what you do to receive salary, but where do you also volunteer as social worker and the ethical way in which you will declare your information also come to account. So it is not just for female for all. For it to be upgraded to the next level. You don't pay, you don't attend your chapter meeting, you don't pay your annual fee, you don't join others in your chapter to project social work and do strong community work, you will not be upgraded. So we need active people actively working there, actively volunteering, and actively being engaged as social workers. So, when the social workers don't retire, social work is not for lazy people. It's work, and work. Thank you.
Social worker Ernest, are you good with that response?
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I just wanted to clarify with this, with the completion of this program now, are we associates or what, please? Hello.
That's okay. It's from his end. It's from his end. Okay. Okay. Let's.
Hello.
Go ahead. Oh, one of the things. Doctor of Social Work. It's an academic program. Yes. All right.
Hey.
In an academic, a professional program which has to do with doctoral program. We have also worked with some universities. After you do your PhD, you can go to those universities and do a top-up program which will give you a PhD in social work.
Wow. Wow.
You understand? So we don't understand it. I should come again. After your 3 years, if you can work within 3 years to get your DSW. So we don't delay people unless you delay yourself. After the 3 years of the DSW, we have worked with some universities to speak their form, to fill it, and to do a year program. We call it a top-up program, which will give you a PhD in social work, which is an academic PhD. So for you as a person, within 4 or 5 years, you have your DSW, and you also have your PhD
In social work.
So just give us sorry, ma.
Hello, please, can I ask a question?
Away from the country, can you continue online? Yes, no, you can. You can continue. Even the diaspora, they can join the class. But what they are paying is different from what those at home pay. That's just the difference. You understand me now? So, like, you started the program, and by eventually you have opportunity of moving out of the country. You are paying in dollars for the house. Depends on where you are. If you understand me now. But it doesn't affect the, it will not mention affect your population. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, please, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Okay. How is it?
Yes, please, can I ask question?
Yes, I have the floor.
Okay, I don't know, the last speaker was saying something about DSW and PhD. He wasn't close to the mic. We can't hear him clearly. I want to know, when is the next intake for the DSW program? And please, can he repeat what he was saying about DSW and maybe being affiliated with a PhD or something? We didn't hear him clearly, please.
Okay, let me try to throw a bit more light on that. There is a DSW, which is a professional social work doctorate program. And then there's the academic social work degree, doctorate degree, which is PhD. Now, you have 3 years to complete your DSW. Upon completion, if you would like to go academic way as well, you have 1 year within which to complete the PhD program, and they have been aligned with universities that will offer you the program when you fill the form and you get into the university, and then you go ahead and complete your PhD. And so you not come out with a double degree. First, you have your PhD, your DSW, and then your PhD. So you have both degrees now, both academic and the professional part of it. The DSW takes 3 years. And you have programs, classes, and things that take you through that program. And part of it is that you are structured to be able to now know how to effectively manage an organization if you're social workers, how to seek for funds, how to manage funds, how to design and plan programs, and also starting with identification of what the issues are, and then translating those things into programs that will intervene on those issues that you have identified. It includes how you are able to synthesize data for decision making and all that. So there's a lot that is packaged into it that is different from just academic stuff. So this is practical. So you go through all that to be able to prepare yourself on that. So that's the procedure that the registrar.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Please, finally, the issue of DSW and PhD, will both of them be completed online, or must there be a time we have to travel back to Nigeria to get something done? And then finally, I heard something about the cost. What will be the cost for the experience?
You can discuss that directly when you look at the forms, the applications, and everything. But certainly, yes, most of the classes are done online. The DSW, you can start online if you are in the diaspora. You can also attend classes directly if you are in country. As for the PhD program, it depends on which university you go to. That will tell you how best to work on that. We worked out a relationship with those universities, and so the university can tell you which courses they're going to put online and this, and where you also have to come out in person. Remember that for the DSW, you do have to do a lot of presentation, to show how far you've gone on this. And in the university, of course, the PhD, you probably have to do a desk review and research as well. So it depends on the level of involvement that the university wants to be in, and depends on the lecturer and all of that. So there's a whole range. So you can get this once you apply to university after your DSW, you can see all the criteria on the listing, and it will help you make it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Please, when is the next intake?
The application is on. The application is on. Website, then you submit the registration there.
Go to the website, you'll find it there on now, and you can register. And depending on where you are, you will see what the fees are for those.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Social Worker Ernest, are you okay? Or you still have...
Yeah,
okay, all right,
I just want to make some. Yeah. I want to know.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, sir. Okay.
I can hear
so
you.
Maybe after the program, I'll reach out to any of us, then we'll just to your questions or queries.
Okay. No worries.
Thank you. Just to...
No,
all right,
thank you.
Don't have the masters yet. I need the not yet.
You can also contact there is a master we have also collaborated.
For master, we also collaborate.
Okay. All right. Let's move on.
If you want me to go with this, I can go. But it's still my property. For those in the diaspora, you just get in touch with social worker Dayo, the head of admin, for your certificates are here. Wow. Your certificates are here. Your membership certificates, and then the certificate for your social work examination. It is these two certificates you will now use in applying for your license. Once you get these certificates, you use it to apply for your license. And for those who are PhD students, your PhD certificate and these two certificates is what you will now use to apply for your license. Are we together? Yeah. All right. So just get in touch last with Social Worker Dayo to get your certificates across to you So, social worker Daniel will also post to you the link, the license link. Don't forget, you after now you will post the license link to your platform. Then you fill your form and then apply for your license. Okay, we have for those who are here. Please listen to your name. Ajayi Oluwafunbi Omotoyosi.
Thank you.
We know the John Olawale. We know the Stella if come. Aremu Adenike. Thank you so much. Are you done? Sorry for I signed that. So I'm not going to fit my own. Well, you will be. Please, can you sign it and return? Ajayi. Anumu Charles.
There is a copy at the back, sign it at the stand.
Well, we just sign this one and return. Original copy received by me.
If that copy is not there, might affect your receiving your life. Yes, you'll be like you have not.
Odetayo Olubayo. Papa Adedayo.
I know.
Akisoya Mary.
Mary.
Eze Judith.
No hand to give.
Ogidiolu Yetunde. Ọlọ́wẹ̀ Olúwaṣayọ̀. Naji. Ọláyé Abídèmí. Okonkwo Emanuela. Awẹ́rẹ́ Ẹ̀dídé ọmọ. Ojo Ayola. Ojo Ayola. Adelowo Deborah. Adelowo Deborah.
Very true.
No, just for the simple. After the machine. Balogun Abiola.
You can sign boldly before you leave. Bring it there so you don't process.
Fanny Christiana. Olalege. Okoro Chukwuemeka. You still kind of. Go around. You go around. Pashipu Adebowale. Arowolo Rachel. Ariyo Bimbo. Akolo Bimbo.
Present, sir.
Yemi Adedoyin. Osuya Rosikat. Odushola Aliat. Odushola. Mercy Praise. Yolanke Abosede. Fatoyinbo Victoria. Azagba Okapo. Azagba. Adetuberu Oreoluwa. George Ebiara. George Ibinabo.
Binabo.
Ofongo Seyafa. Okuzo Aparela.
Okay,
let's sorry. I'm not about now certificate. What's the name? Another person. But old form, please. Don't go with your own form. Don't go with your own form so that the people can start. Once don't start your own form, start your own form. You don't go with your own form.
No.
That's all. Please, let's listen to hold this.
On behalf of the Chartered Institute of Social Work Practitioners of Nigeria, my name is Dr. Femi Otton. I'm an associate doctor. I have about 3 doctoral degrees. Wow. We continue to stay doctor. So I want to stand on all the existing protocols, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, to say a very big thank you to everybody that is here present today. God will bless every one of you. God will make us to be able to practice the way we ought to do it, so that we will not do any work that will be out of the ethic of our profession. God will make us to be able to do it the way we ought to do it. God will give us the strength, the ability, and the capability, so that as we are helping people, we will also be to help ourselves. Actually, in the field of social work, if you are not very careful, like Dr. Teres said, by the time you are helping people all the time, you might forget to help yourself. You might forget to help yourself. Sometimes, some of us that is on a daily dose, we even forget to take our dose, because by the time we are overworked ourselves, we are tired, we just love the bed. And unfortunately, sometimes the bed knocked us off. So it is very, very important that we help ourselves. What I simply do is, by the time I was at the peak of my services to everybody, I put one or two of my daughter too on the line of social work, even when they don't have the degree in social work. But I told them the basic things that they will be helping me to do every day, so that as I'm helping people, I will also help myself. So I will take the family along, I will take myself along, and also care for people. So the profession is a profession that makes you to be busy 24/7. Even when you off your phone, some people will ask you, do you supposed to off your phone? I was calling you around 1:30 a.m. yesterday. You couldn't pick your call. Why are you a social worker? They will even challenge you. So you cannot tell them, don't I have right to off my phone? You just say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I will not do that again. Actually, I didn't know that my battery was low. Not that you tell them arrogantly that don't I have right to my phone? Because sometimes some of our clients will wake you up at the middle of the night to pour out what is bothering them. And you don't have any choice than to listen and give them hope that just let it be in the morning. Try and sleep. By the time we wake up tomorrow morning, I will definitely look for something that we can do together. Don't say you will do it, but you can do it together with them so that they can be all right. So by the time you give them the hope, they will surely go to sleep and their mind will be at rest. So I will say thank you once again for coming to be a member of a professional practitioner and a licensed social worker, not a quack. So you are all welcome to the club. Thank you very much. Thank you, those in the after. You wish I know rich.
What is? Thank God. Once again, thank you, sir. Thank you, Ma, for your honor of us. And thank you for coming. And our people in the house, I will say thank you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. See you in November. You win as a November. Let me see the answer.
They must.
It's a purpose conference in November for you. So you have to be there.
Can we leave now, please? Can we leave? Okay, I got to go.
Hello. It's important that you attend this conference. It was somebody asked about upgrading to that side. So if means any of these conferences, which means your upgrading will be delayed. Will be delayed.
must attend program consecutively, 3 consecutive conferences. Not that you attend 2026, you miss 2027, and before 2028. So it is the year you attend that will start, that start count. And every conference because 20 points. And you must come down 10%. Let's say 70%, yes. But the next level. Let's say the negative second stanza to bring the second stanza, oh God of creation. 1, 2, 3. Oh God. The last stanza.
Please, there is two stanzas. Yes. The first stanza starts with Nigeria. You know, the second stanza, be a symbol. The third stanza starts with, oh God of all creation. So, and since, oh God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and mercy and unity. That is one thing.
Amen. Amen. Are you good to go now? Yes. 1, 2, go. Copy of your own form, please. Please take a copy of your own form. A copy of your own form.
Okay. Please be down. Let the diaspora address. End is this. End is I've been to them. We are going to distribute checks like that. If you don't come on time, it's free for matching. If you come, you cannot come and hold you. It's a time. So, once I do everything, there are some things that they give. So once you are there, and the place is Thank you. Oh, no problem.